The Switch 2 has been out for a while now, and people are still split. Some love it, some hate it. I got mine on day one, and honestly, I really like it. Now, before anyone starts calling me a Nintendo fanboy, or a sheep, or whatever, let me just explain why I think the Switch 2 is a solid console, and why all the hate really doesn't make that much sense. Let's start with the price. Yeah, the Switch 2 starts at $450, which is definitely more than the original Switch's $300. But that was back in 2017. If you factor in 8 years of inflation, those $300 are basically worth almost $400 today. So if we're being fair, for $50 more, you're getting a bigger, better, and way more powerful Switch. That feels justified to me. The only real downside, and I'll admit it, is the battery life. You get around 3 hours of gameplay before it dies, and that's definitely not great. But when you're home, you just dock it and keep going. It's not ideal, but it's not a deal breaker either. Now, people always say Nintendo consoles aren't made for power, and yeah, that's kind of true, but the Switch 2 can still run some demanding games without completely falling apart. I've seen it heat up and get a little loud when I pushed it with heavier titles, but personally, every game I've played on it ran just fine. Speaking of games, there aren't that many Switch 2 exclusives yet, but the ones we've got are pretty solid. I've been playing Mario Kart World a lot. It definitely has some issues, but it's still a fun game, especially with friends. I haven't tried Bonanza yet, but from what I've seen, it actually looks kind of fire. Plus, you've got access to the entire library of original Switch games, so honestly, it doesn't feel like you're missing out on anything. And yeah, Joy-Con drift is still a thing, probably going to pop up again after a couple years of use, but this time Nintendo's offering free repairs for any Joy-Cons that start acting up, so it's less of a big deal than it used to be. At the end of the day, I think the Switch 2 is just a really great handheld. If you don't already own a Switch or you've been thinking about upgrading, I say go for it. It's not some mind-blowing revolution, but it improves on the original in all the right ways. Anyway, that's just my take. If you're still watching, hit that subscribe button to make me a little bit happier today, and I'll catch you in the next one.